What's up, adventurers? Welcome back. We're just gonna go for a little walk. I figured I'd go up to the rail path tonight and then see where we go after that. Hope you guys all had a nice Thursday. And yeah, hope you're all staying safe, nice and warm inside. It's a little chillier tonight, but that's okay. Had to run back and grab an extra layer because, it's nice during the day and then it gets cold at night. So that's frustrating, but it is what it is. We keep on keeping on. What's up, Roddy? Good to see you. We're gonna flip this bad boy around and make our way north. Hey, what's up, Madonna? I think I might have something in my shoe, which is annoying. You're wearing two sweaters and a winter jacket outside today? Yeah, I know. It's like surprisingly chilly. Like I wore the jacket out that I wore to the pool, but it dropped like 10 degrees since then. But I hope you're all snuggled up and warm and wearing a nice gray sweater, maybe two nice gray sweaters. Yo, what's up, Brad? Good to see you. And Dawn. Oh, thanks, Brad. I'm not going to do those right here. I will get somewhere a little more private for that. Actually, oh, Madonna, some from yesterday. I totally forgot to do them. What's up, YouTube? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Went for a nice swim today. What's up, Hideyoshi Toyotomi? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Nacho's walking around the waterfront? Okay. I was thinking I'd go up to the rail path today. Being cheap again to get a paycheck, that's fair. Oh, I got some lettuce or something stuck in my teeth. The dangers of eating salad. That's what I get for trying to be healthy. Aloha, Megan. Yeah, we'll find a good spot to do some push-ups for you, Brad. What's up, Bag of Sand? Good to see you, buddy. Earlier, there's always lots of people still out. Usually by 11, streets start to quiet down, and then by midnight, there's just nobody out. But at this time of night, you still get people wandering around. There we go. What's up, Harjit? Good to see you, bud. Oh, shit. What's up, boy? Good, yourself?
Good, just got off work.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Did you guys just do a show?
Yeah, we did a matinee today and then
Then a late night?
a late night show.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm surprised that they started doing shows on Thursdays, but
I know. It's Pedro, the
Yeah?
manager. Yeah, he started doing Thursday shows last month and then Wednesday shows this month.
oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting I guess a bunch of schools are coming in and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just got an email from Tamara today asking if I'm coming back, so I got to get a bunch of like paperwork sent over to her, and
Cool.
hopefully we'll be back soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just doing the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, I see that.
Which is fun.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I got 9,000 subscribers now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm
That's good.
getting a little bit of money from it, but it's a while off before it's livable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is what it is. Do you live in the area or?
I park.
Oh, okay.
Ronsing Vales.
Right,
You
right.
know that cinema? That's right on that street.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm a block away.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, fair enough. Well, it was good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
And hopefully I'll see you again.
Yeah, hope so.
Yeah, Madonna. He's a squire still, I think. But yeah, one of my medieval coworkers. 2 nights and one night. Yeah. It's always weird running into people. Oh shit! I didn't mean to go this way. I meant to go up. All right. Well, we'll still go up. Look around. Yeah, I gotta get some paperwork sent over to the HR lady at Medieval Times so I can get back to working there. At least in the meantime, till something better comes along. I don't know. Working as much as I love the jousting and the fighting and the horses, it's not a conducive environment anymore. It definitely contributed to my depression and my alcoholism. And I don't know if it's something that I want to keep doing forever. So I'm also pursuing other options. And hopefully YouTube takes off really well and I just can do this forever. Drake's Ice album is dropping tonight. Hope I'm wearing blue. No, I don't care about Drake, like even a little bit. Like I couldn't even name you one Drake song, much less like know the lyrics or anything. Yeah, it seems like everyone's getting these electric scooters. 'Cause you can't rent them in Toronto, so people got to go out and buy their own. Saw Jerry in another channel. He says he's not coming back here. Ah, well. Another one bites the dust, I suppose. Going in an upward direction with my subs, yeah. 10K is very close. I'm already at like 9.5. It's ridiculous. Life is a long, lonely road leading to nowhere. I mean, you know what they say? Everything in the world is born by chance, prolongs itself out of fear, and dies by accident. So I guess you're right. But you can enjoy the journey to nowhere. That's what I'm aiming to do. It's not about the destination. It's the friends you make along the way. Oh, that guy doesn't have a turn signal on. How am I supposed to know where you're going? Is that stolen land? Well, I don't own it, so it's definitely not my stolen land. Yeah, we're gonna work our way up to the railroad path. Hopefully, it's more open than it has been. I'm gonna check my messages now. There we go. Oh, sorry, Bag of Sand. Apparently, your comments were not top comments. Was there any action today in Toronto? I don't know. I didn't see anything going on. Maybe you have to steal it, but it wouldn't fit in your pocket. Yo, what's up, Tamara? Good to see you. Think your charisma, talent, your great videos, subscribers will keep you going up. Yeah. Rome wasn't built in a day. No. That's why I do all my walks at night. But it did burn down in a day. No, it's true. And it was built by two guys who were raised by wolves, allegedly. Romulus and Remus. I don't think it was a cat. Want to see members of the local English Civil War Reenactment Society drinking in the local pubs? Boy, could they drink? Oh, I bet. What would I do if I woke up and became a wolf? I'd probably look for Midna and get her to help me find the tears of light to help me regain my human form. Because that's what you do in Twilight Princess. As three humans, you beat your record. Oh no! One time I was walking in the C&E grounds, and a concert or something got let out, so I was just like wading through a crowd, which was insane. So you got a great knowledge base in your head, yeah. A lot of useless knowledge about nerdy stuff, but oh, thank you, Tamara. Twilight is for women. Well, I'm talking about Twilight Princess, the Zelda game. I have never actually have I seen Twilight? I think I saw the Twilight movie like 100 years ago when it first came out, but none of the sequels, and I've definitely never read the books. Oh, thanks, JP. Means a lot. You're my sunshine. Good thing I stopped the donut for every 100 subs. I know I'd be eating 10 donuts a day, or at least the last few days. Down by the CN Tower is packed right now. Oh, is there like a sport ball game going on or something? If you woke up as a wolf, you would consider being a politician. Oh, for Drake's new album, yeah. Like I said earlier, don't care about Drake, Jen. I know a lot of people like him, but not my cup of tea. The vampire's glitter that killed it for me. No, I know, right? She just disregarded all kinds of vampire lore. I was a wolf, you would go eat a live chicken. That way, wouldn't have to stand in line at KFC. Yo, fair. Is this the bridge I've seen before? Yeah, probably. I'm usually coming under it the other way on that side. It is the Good Night Bridge, but it's not tonight. Tonight it's the getting underway bridge, I suppose. Yo, what's up, Carol Ann Reed? Good to see you. Less than 48 hours, you'll be back home? That's awesome, man. You must be excited. If you woke as a wolf, you'd be profoundly annoyed. Yeah. The interview with the vampire, that was really good. Yeah. With Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. The other underpass had patterns on the concrete. Oh, that one. That's on Lansdowne. This is Brock. So that one's a few blocks east of here. You just started? Yeah, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago? 15 minutes ago? That's the bridge to Parkdale. Yes, I've just. Actually, I don't know if this area is considered Parkdale. Can't wait, but you will miss the grandkids. Oh, that's fair. Understandable. You've been spending a lot of time with them lately. I'm walking fast tonight. Am I? I'm keeping a fairly brisk pace, I suppose. G'day, exam Brad. Good to see you, buddy. Where's your camera zoomed in? Nope. No. I'm just moving at a decent clip, I suppose. Yo, what's up, Don Runyon? Good to see you, buddy. What's up? Not much, man. Just going for a wee little stroll around Toronto in the dark. Once was walking in an open field. I turned around and there was a wolf about 10 feet behind me. That's pretty cool. We weren't scared. We just kept looking at each other and kept walking. Walking fast because he has to pee. Yeah, we got to get the stream over with. Yeah, I feel like uh, wolves, especially like a single wolf, is probably just as scared of you as you would be of them, right? Is that or a cat or a raccoon? Oh, I must have missed it. I saw a cat earlier. Notice people doing bike streams. Always looks like they're going quicker than they are. Yeah, that's true. Especially that one guy from New York who like yells at everybody on the street. I was kind of hoping he would yell at me. Like I wasn't in the bike lanes, but I was kind of hoping I would hear him in Toronto. Am I armed? Yes. 2 arms, 2 legs, a head. I got the whole package, Sunday. What the fuck is that X intersection? It's a pedestrian crossing. So they can push the button and it makes the X blink. 10 toes, yeah, at least. Last time I looked. Last time I was walking in the field, I turned around, there was 10 cops behind me. You weren't so much walking through the field as you were sprinting with the rest of the chain gang. You love Toronto now, Tamara? Yeah, Toronto's nice. It's a very chill city. Even when there's a Drake album dropping. Ooh. Petite librairie. Is there anything interesting? Uh, Nothing's jumping out at me. Meh. Bonk. Was it not going to stay shut now? Stay shut. There we go. Going to Big Green Knight War wrote Drake a letter telling him he's greatest fan Stan. Drake never wrote back, and so it began the division between Drake and Green Knight. That's an Eminem song. IPAC visited our little library before our week is good book in there. Oh, wasn't familiar with it. Is that his name, Zero Enigma? I just know him as the bicycle douche. Book club of the month. Moment of silence for the Drake and Knight situation. Hopefully, an eternity of silence. I could go my whole life without ever hearing from Drake. But then again, I'm not an 11-year-old girl. So I probably won't get any random messages from Drake. Friend of mine, known as Lion Dad, because Wolf Dad was already taken. Anyway, he works with the wolves and they accept him as part of the pack. That's crazy. Bottle fed the mom and dad wolves since they were babies. Oh, that's crazy. That's really cool. Bought a secondhand time machine next Sunday. They don't make them like they're going to anymore. Where in Brooklyn? I'm in the really, really north part of Brooklyn, the part that's actually in Toronto, Ontario. That part of Brooklyn. Tomorrow you're going to America. We're going to visit your sister. We are staying 3 days, come back Monday night. That's pretty cool. What part of America? I mean, I'm sure it'll be easy to figure it out. America is a notoriously very small country. We're an April Fool's joke. Open a mini library box and boxing gloves. The spring shoots out. It's very Looney Tunes coded. Worst parallel Parker. Oh, I know. Some of them are really bad. He also works with Lions. Ooh. Got a free membership coming up. Hold on, I gotta get to the bottom of the chat to see who got it. Also works with Lions, but he had to take a shower and change his clothes before going into the Wolves. Yeah, no doubt. Trouble with quotes on the internet is you never know if they're genuine. Abraham Lincoln. If you ever saw Drake, you'd say, "Hey, that's the guy from Degrassi." Yeah, you're the wheelchair guy. I thought you were crippled. We got this. Ben Swirl. Nice. Congratulations, buddy. And thank you, Brad. America got bases world over we are everywhere. You are over our everywhere is. Canada not base have nowhere. Look at a mix of sodium high pressure bulbs, yellow, and mercury white LED bulbs. No, I know. I think they're just replacing them with friggin' whatever they got. Visiting Indianapolis. Cool. So worried you're a 12-year-old girl. I know. It's my youthful demeanor and baby smooth skin. Yeah, we're gonna find a spot to do these push-ups for Brad. Y'all are funny tonight. Do I have a bucket? You love buckets? I don't have a bucket. I'm sorry. I generally don't carry a bucket around with me. Oh, there's the cool Navi thing and the curvaceous lady. All right, I think this will be a decent alley to do some push-ups. I do want to. I just wanted to find a spot that didn't have a bunch of people walking around. All right, here we go. This should be fine. Hola. Ooh, geez, got a 5 head going on. What city are we in, Larry? We're in Toronto, Ontario. You have friends' celebration of life tomorrow. It's going to be live streamed, only family and close friends at his funeral. His YouTube channel had over 3 million subs. Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned that. I'm sorry, man. Well, I hope it's a nice celebration for him. See maybe 5 cars ever on your streams? No one drives or something after 9 p.m. Not late at night, and definitely not down the alleys that I go down. Sometimes, but there's someone behind you, bro. Oh, I know. There's always someone behind me. It's Don. He follows me around. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down for a sec. Bam. One. Fucking rocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. It's good for now. Yeah, thank you, Brad, for all the support you're always giving to the channel. Means a lot. What do we got in the chat now? What's up, Chantel? Good to see you. Oh, I meant to tie up my drawstring. The drawstring on my track pants is not tied, and they are slowly slipping down. So I'm gonna flip this back around. Put you down for one more second. Never get scared of someone following him. No. There we go. Okay, pants are tied. Like, I live in one of the busiest cities in the country. So yeah, the odds are that there probably is someone behind me. And who cares? What's up, Mo? Good to see you. Oh, and Rainbow's here too. Busy alley, lots of cars. You're at a local train station a few years ago and spotted an American tourist looking confused, asking where's the theme park. Told him it was in Eighton Towers, Staffordshire, not Alton. Oops. How are y'all? We're good, Rainbow. How you doing? Get more money on OnlyFans? Oh, thank you, Mo. $10 for something you need. Definitely need rent, but yeah, that's really appreciated. Just be careful. Oh, I'm always careful, Chantel. But yeah, thank you, Mo. I guess I'm putting you guys back down for a sec. Yeah. Ow. Right, no cars coming. This is not as well lit as the other spot was. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. What's this big text block? You once said, set 2 plates on the table, thinking you would come. I always tried to be the one. Pulled out the chair and made sure you would sit down at the table. Okay. Would you send out the bat signal if someone was behind you? Oh, you would send out the bat signal. Yes, thank you, Tamara. Hope it helps with the P7. There's something strange about the table now, an unseen presence that never leaves its place. Watching quietly, even when no one is there. Ooh. Not the drawstring. Yeah, thanks, huh? Means a lot. And I'm glad you like the pirate history videos. Those are a lot of fun for me to make. Crazy crackheads? Oh yeah, there's always a few around, but they usually leave you alone if you leave them alone. Twilight Zone. The other day when on the stair, I saw a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. Picture, if you will, random commenters coming in, leaving cryptic messages. Their messages containing hints of truth and spirituality. All right, have a good one. Not whatever that is. Hope it helps. Yeah, I'm sure it will. If anyone ever wants to see Green Knight's bum, you have the source, $10. How come I'm always in dark alleys? Because that's where the adventure is. But I'm Green Arrow. What's up, Northern Fox Keith? Good to see you. You had Wendy's for lunch? Nice, Harjit. Wendy's is awesome. I hope you had a Baconator. Grandmother is putting light on my walks. Uh, I don't see her tonight. It's pretty cloudy here. She's hiding from us tonight. Although I like when I'm like up in North Bay or I'm out in the country and it's a bright, like moonlit night and you can just see everything just by the moon. That's really cool. But tonight we are lit by cousin street lamps. You don't like traffic in front of your house? Tanya likes to tango? I mean, I don't think anyone really does. She was shining light. She's still shining her light, even if we can't see her. Yo, what's up, me and my life? Good to see you. Love the color of my eyes. Oh, thank you, Chantel. I kind of enjoy it as well. Blue eyes are rare. And like both my grandfathers had blue eyes, but it kind of skipped my mom and my dad. So I'm the only one in my family who has, in my immediate family, who has blue eyes. If anyone hasn't seen the Green Knights, Lord of the Rings, or pirate videos, they're well worth watching. Oh, thanks. Started one day watching a few and then watched all of them the next day. Oh, thanks, man. It means a lot, Brad. And the pirate ones are fun for me. Wonder if the friendly cat will appear. Oh, the cat was closer to my place. I think they live on my street. Yeah, it has been a while, me in my life. I'm glad you're back. That's blue eyes are rare in the U.S. also. Well, I'm in Canada, but yeah, blue eyes just in general are more rare because it's a recessive gene. So if you inherit even one brown eye gene, then it'll cover up the blue. So you have to have two parents that also carry the blue eye gene. Then they have to both pass it on to you. So I just got lucky. Tell my girlfriend to disregard Chantel's comments. She's not jealous. She knows how super handsome I am. Also, if you're not a member of the channel, click on the thumbs up and like. Yes, please. You have greenish, bluish, grayish eyes. Yeah, that's the thing with blue eyes is like it depends on the lighting. Like sometimes my eyes appear gray, sometimes they're more green depending on the light. Hi, Green's beautiful girlfriend. I think she's watching. She might be asleep by now. Any poop talkers will be timed out tonight. Thank you, Don. The eye color tells two things about your soul and that you're adopted. I mean, I know I'm not adopted because I'm a carbon copy of my dad, except for my eye color. But like again, both my grandfathers had blue eyes. So my parents both also had blue-eyed genes, but they both also had brown-eyed genes. So while the brown eyes show in them, they both happen to pass on their blue-eyed genes to me. So if I ever have any kids, I will, because I only have the blue-eyed gene, I will pass that on to my kid. But if the mother has brown eyes, there's a chance that they won't have blue eyes. It's really hard to explain without like a chart, but girlfriend is a science researcher. That's true. Sound very jolly and energetic. You always do. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I'm feeling okay tonight. I'm walking by the Nestle factory, so all I smell is Kit Kat bars. Getting a little behind in the chat, but consider Utah. It's important to stay regular. Green Knight used to work at the Keg and is from North. I never worked at the Keg. I don't know where you're getting that info. I mean, I have been to the Keg, but I never worked there. Your phone hates you. Tossed you right out of the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Tamara. Well, glad you're back. You're a good-looking guy, Green Eye. Oh, thank you. Whoop. So that back. So you want to know more dollary dues? I've always run in my family both sides, so you got blue. There you go. You have green eyes that look blue. They get dark, though, if I get pissed off. Oh, crazy. Your brother has blue eyes. Me, your dad, and mom. Everyone else has brown. That means that someone in your family had blue eyes at one point, and the gene has just been like passed through the lines without expressing itself. It's your half brother. That could be part of it too. David Bowie has different colored eyes. Fun fact. Oh, he's got a heterochromia. Made a joke that I was adopted and I cried. I did. I cried a lot. Green Knight didn't work at the keg, but he's drank a few kegs. I have. I've also set up a few kegs. Oh, your brother cried. Oh, fair enough. Yo, what's up, Dynamics? Good to see you, buddy. I have never said that I worked at the keg trance. I worked at the ballroom and um, Jack Astor's, but I've never worked at the keg. You agree if you're already about to hit 10K, what happened overnight? Just a couple of my shorts are doing really good right now. Is it safe? It is safe, Kevin Spence. As always. You mentioned earlier about depression. You don't have to talk about it. How did you find out you had depression? How did you know it was depression and were you treated for it? You've recently been? Um, I mean, this was years ago. And yeah, I just noticed that I was like really sad all the time and like hated myself and my life. So I went and like saw a therapist and they're like, yeah, you probably have like you have some kind of depression. And yeah, I've had treatment for it. And quitting alcohol really helped too. I still have a drink now and again, but like not being dependent on it anymore. I'm not using it to like drown my sorrows because that just doesn't work. When you're at home sitting in the living room, you hear a faint knock from the door. Part of you ignores it but never really lets it go. Okay. Weird dudes in. True genetics is funny. I knew a lady that gave birth to a very dark child. It was confusing to the parents. Yeah. Yeah, it would be, especially if both parents are white. Allegedly, both parents are white. And she's allegedly been faithful. Maybe that subtle psychological weight shapes these kinds of broadcasts, almost like the quiet lesson for us while we listen. Thank you for that. You're welcome. What's up, Modern Madness? Drink once in a while doesn't hurt. Yeah, very once in a while. What's the secret? You're moving towards 10. You have 9 at the moment, hoping for double figures before Christmas. I don't know, like, I make these Lord of the Ring videos that people really enjoy watching and commenting on. So I guess it's just a unique way I present them. Waterfront is having fireworks? Nifty. You can stay awake just to hear you breathe in. Nice Aerosmith reference. Yeah, for Drake. That's probably for Victoria Day weekend. You haven't drank in 26 years, Don? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I used to drink like every day, and now I've cut it down. I might have one when I go out with my girlfriend or something like that, but it's not constant anymore. Prescription drugs when you were younger was your vice to drown sorrow and depression. Thank God you're able to get off those. Yeah, you got to be careful. Like I remember I got prescribed OxyContin when I was recovering from surgery, and I was just like super diligent to only take them when I was prescribed. Thanks for the tip. I think you might have to drop your jokes off my Instagram. It's not funny either. Yeah, like I think me doing all kinds of different stuff really helped too. How much did you drink in a day? Oh, I used to have several. Like I would buy a Mickey and drink most of it in one day, if not all of it. And like I'd go out to the bar and I would have like 6 or 7 beers after that. I would just get so wasted, like just get out of it. And then when I was married, I would like go for walks and buy drinks while I was out and like try and hide it. Then the divorce pushed me even further. And then I got in trouble at work and I was like, well, I got to stop this. But it's made me real. It's the time off has made me realize like maybe I don't even want to go back. It was a really stressful environment and really toxic. And it's hard to see my ex-wife and the dude I shouldn't worry about every single day. So yeah, I don't know if I really want to go back. I might go back temporarily just to have something in the meantime. When you're at your lowest is when you find your true self. Got to get back up, pick yourself back up. Happiness is everything. It may be hard, but it's worth it. Yeah, no, and I've definitely feeling way better now. No, I'm not drinking, and I've found something that I enjoy doing. I've got a partner who treats me really well and makes me feel appreciated. Got nearly 3,000 followers in about 1 month. Then it trailed off. Oh, that's okay. It'll come back. Just be consistent. Check out the new movie Obsession. It just came out. That looks really good, actually. Didn't I have one video with 1 million views? Yeah, it's got like a 1.6 or 7 now. It's got quite a few. Hope like if you haven't watched the Lord of the Ring videos, you're missing out. Really short but fun videos. Costco pays $32 an hour. Go apply even if it's in the kitchen. That could be fun. Get free glizzies. Addiction isn't easy to break. No, I was actually able to quit smoking weed fairly easily. I was just kind of stopped buying it. What's up, Game Over Jesse? Am I Spider Man? No, I'm Green Arrow. That's nice, Green. Thank you. Yo, what's up, lady? Lady Asneth. Sorry. You smoke weed every day. I used to. I used to like breathe through my bong when I was at home. But then one night I noticed like I turned on The Witcher 3. I just sat there not playing it. I'm like, this is making me too like lazy to even play video games. Like I want to do things that I enjoy, but weed just makes me content to sit around and not do anything. Most worries that people have never actually materialize. Yeah, addiction is really hard to break. Weed doesn't do that for you. Yeah, no, it definitely did for me. It made me content to be bored. I was like, you know, what? I want to do stuff. I quit smoking weed and then I started doing YouTube. Sugar addiction. Shake your head. Yeah, one of the more socially acceptable addictions. I still have nicotine, but nicotine doesn't really fuck with your brain as much. You smoke so much in high school, you actually stop getting high. Yeah, it kind of happened to me too. Like I would wake up and just start smoking, just to get like normal. You're hooked on perks for a bit. Oh, geez. Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty rough. I don't think I've ever taken Percocets, so I don't really know what they do for you. Smoked weed all your life, and one day I stopped, found hobbies that made a lot of money, learned new things, wouldn't go back for anything. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I still like Percocets, Trans Canada. I don't really know what they do though, to be honest. Weed makes you stare at stop signs. It can, or just lie on the couch and stare at the ceiling. You must be addicted to Green Night. You're on here every night. Yeah, you got to get your fix. And then if you're fiending during the day, you can throw on one of my playlists or watch one of my shorts for a quick bump. Not a heavy smoker, but my lungs aren't like Constantine's. I just finished watching. Constantine is a great movie. And what's his name who played Satan or who played Lucifer? Oh, like such a good performance. Percocets painkiller. Okay, I can imagine how you would get addicted to those. I remember when I was on Oxycontins, I took them as prescribed, but they were like, "Don't smoke weed when you're on oxys." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure." I smoked one joint when I was on oxys, and I just got stoned off my gourd, and I'm like, "Oh, this is why." I got way too high. Good old bad drinking days. I remember visiting a doctor once that denied I was drinking too much before falling off a chair. Whoop. I mean, you are British, so it's a little more normal there. You guys go to the pub when you're like 15. Yeah, you used to do that too. Don't get high, just normal. Yeah, it's rough when it's that level. Your cousin was living with your dad for a while. He was doing weed, alcohol, Xanax, pain pills, and meth. Jesus, he was on a whole cocktail. Yeah, it was definitely one of the best portrayals of Lucifer that I've seen in a movie. He was so understated. Like it wasn't like I'm Satan. He was just like, yo, he looked like a corrupt businessman. You have chronic back pains on perks. You have no pain anywhere. Oh, see, that's a slippery slope, right? It's like you're actually taking it for a good reason. You were snorting them though? Oh yeah, that's definitely not how the doctors tell you to do it. Perks have Oxycontin and opioids. Al Pacino. You're on a cocktail of meds because you have chronic pain condition. Oxys, Percocet are 2 of 5. Wow. Geez, I'm sorry. Like I can't imagine having pain so bad that you need that much medication. That's got to be really rough. Family, family's your addiction. British drinking is not only normal but compulsory. Take the meds. One does not get high. When you do stuff, you want more stuff. You don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Won't even take aspirin. Oh, geez. Man, I'll take the occasional ibuprofen or acetaminophen occasionally, but I take pre-workout. That's my drug. Your dad had to call the cops. He was not only high, but he went off his rocker and tried to kill your dad. He pulled a knife on 2 cops, stabbed one. He has court on Monday to find out his punishment. Oh, dude, he's probably going to jail or a rehab center or both. It's bad for a while. Luckily, you lost your hookup. I just had to stop before you got too hooked. Yeah, fair. Sometimes that's the best thing that can happen for you. Like I remember when I worked in kitchens, I did a lot of coke, and yeah, once I left that environment, suddenly I didn't have anyone to buy from, and I didn't do coke anymore. And I haven't touched it in like 10 years or something like that. You know, with prescription pain pills, after a while you build a tolerance. Yeah, you're listening to Steven Tyler. Got some Aerosmith blasting. When I asked the police for help to stop drinking after years of being an alcoholic, every member of the police who was working that night showed up at the phone booth I was calling them from. Oh shit! Serve and protect indeed. A couple of years ago, you had tooth pain. You were prescribed Perk Fives. Thought about snorting them for good old time's sake, but then took them as directed, like a good girl could. Yo, what's up? Too quick, too too quick to see. Okay, I get it. I get it. Are you playing hide and seek? Nah, just wandering. Yeah, jail rehab. He's tried 3 times. Oh wow. Yeah, he's got it bad. Then that sucks, man. Coke is a fun time. Yeah, I know. I remember someone asking me one time, was like, "Isn't Coke like really bad?" I'm like, "No, Coke is really good. That's why you should never ever do it." Remember getting Jehovah Witness to your house when you had been drinking? They didn't stay long. Yo, fair enough. I like to tell people I need to get back into shape because I never want to do Coke again. Scared you'll get a heart attack or something. Yo, fair enough. You feel that if you were to step back into the environment, would you fall back into it? Probably not. Like I've gone out with like a bunch of the people from work before, and they're all like a bunch of them are doing it, and I just didn't feel tempted to do it. 8 ball a day for a year gets expensive. Yeah, it's part of why like I knew a guy who would sell it cheaper, so I would buy a bunch from him, and then I would go sell it at a markup to the people I worked with. But yeah, I'm definitely glad to be out of that environment. Coke has zero effect on you. Never did it for some reason. I mean, even rubbing it into your gums, still nothing. No, that's good. If it doesn't affect you, it's a lot harder to get addicted to it. It's because it was cut like crazy. Yeah, it could have been. Read that sugar is more addictive than Coke. It is a biological need, so it's something that your body like really craves. Sugars, fats, and salts. That's why junk food tastes so good. I don't like cocaine. I just like the smell of it. Yeah. Street level coke is between 10 and 12%. Try some 50%. You won't fill your entire body. Yeah, and that doesn't clog your nose as bad. Tried multiple times over the year and it was the same result. So you lost all interest. That's good. It's good that you don't do it. Cousin was really tripping out. He saw 5 people in my dad's house besides my mom and dad. He was stabbing at people that weren't there. Oh shit, that is pretty crazy, man. Like literally crazy. It's good you haven't done it. Yeah. Yeah, I love that bit. I just like the smell. Addiction cure therapy. Keep a photo of Keith Richards in your hallway. Speaking from things I've heard from a friend. Yeah, I've never done it. Just a friend of mine told me. Can you hear the fireworks? They're going off now. I cannot. Yeah, so I've been told. A friend of a friend of mine. Allegedly. I'm very wary of this conversation. Don't tell me they're still doing construction. I just want to walk down the rail path. Oh shit, thanks, Brad. Congrats, Rainbow. You're officially a member. Welcome to the adventurers. Kind of sad we all even know. Yeah. Well, everyone's got different experiences. Sugar, fat, and salt in the right combo will set off your Jolly Bell. It's called the Bless Point. Good evening, user. Good to see you, buddy. Congrats on the new members. Yeah. Now you get early access to all my videos when I post them. Like you can go watch my video about Herod and Barbarossa, which is coming out in like 2 days, but you can see it now. Can I even go this way? Know a friend who did deliveries to a rehab facility. They would go into the bathroom and do lines. Oh my god. I had to cancel a bunch of subs because I'm broke. Well, you got this one for free. I think it's like a month, right? To right, Keith Richards kind of looks like he died a while ago. The drugs are just keeping him alive at this point. Sugar does crazy things to your brain if you take too much. Yeah. But it's definitely less harmful than like hard drugs. All right. Did anybody comment? I think we're good. Yay! There you go. You got the Navi emojis. That's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to put. I got a reflector that looks like Navi. I forgot to put it back on my bag. So Keith is a walking miracle. I know, right? But you got to be in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which is cool. Bam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Congratulations, Rainbow, and thank you again, Brad, for all these memberships that you're handing out. It definitely means a lot. So, God damn it. Kept muting myself by accident. If you want, I'll see if I can do a live stream and find you. Not tonight, but I'll give you a heads up. That'd be cool too, quick. Come snipe me. Yeah, get rid of those bots. It's up to you though. I'm not cool with stream sniping without asking. No, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely down for it, man. I've been sniped a few times. Does that guy have a broccoli haircut? The guy ahead of me might. I don't understand that look. He'll come run after me in evil clown get up. Yo, that's fair. Like I said, it's not the clown that's scary, it's the fact that they're running at you. Mustache man used to eat bowls of sugar? Is that what you meant to say? Wouldn't it be funny if I woke up and all of you were standing there staring at me like a cat? All 32 of you or all 9,000 of you? You've been sniped too, but they don't give you a heads up and it feels weird. Yeah, that's happened to me once or twice. But I'd rather have a heads up. Like Yunaz and Iman always give me a heads up when they're gonna snipe. Or if I get sniped and they just stick around for like a minute and then we move on, that's fine. But I kind of expect to do these alone, right? Ooh. Oh wow, they came in with a whole nother recount, eh? Weird. I think one of you answered this before, but when starting a YouTube channel, how many subs do you need to do live streams? You need 50 to start live streaming, and you can technically start making money when you hit 500 and 3,000 hours, but that's like super chats and stuff. And then you'll start making ad revenue when you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. The essence of being cool is not being aware that you're being cool. I don't know if I'm cool or not. I just like to be chill. And chill can be synonymous with cool, but I mean, I'm walking around in a freaking Legend of Zelda hoodie. I don't think I'm cool. The same twice bots invaded another Walktuber stream earlier this week. Yeah, they keep trying to come into mine every once in a while. Or they'll leave a bunch of comments on my videos. And at that point I'm like, dude, you're just driving up engagement. Thank you. Funny how I don't care for crowds, but I have one on my walk. Yeah, I don't mind chatting with you guys. You said A. Oh my god, my side is splitting open. Never thought you'd know a Canadian. I mean, we're pretty common. There's several million of us. Maddie with the education. Heck yeah. I'm big brain boy. Yeah, YouTube rules. Oh, thank you, lady. I'm just myself. That's I'm the only one who's gonna be. Not down here. Well, yeah, I would imagine not so many. They're all at Disney if they are. I love the Canada Pavilion in Epcot. It's like, oh yeah, plaid and maple syrup and totem poles. That's all that Canada is, right? Difference between being cool is self assurance. Yeah. Is this the ghetto? I don't think so. That they go all the way south of Dali. Never knew that maple syrup is considered a superfood. Is it? Is it like honey? Does it have like a bunch of like antioxidants and shit in it? I just know it is the superior pancake topping Like, yeah, when I was in New York, they had like a waffle maker at the breakfast buffet. I was like, hell yeah, waffles. And I poured the syrup on. I'm like, oh, it's table syrup. This isn't nearly as good. One person told me that shorts don't make less money than a 10-minute video watch, but shorts for that person brings in more subscribers for them than the longer videos. Your thoughts? Um, if you get similar amounts of views, then a longer video will make you more money. But currently, I'm not getting nearly as many views on my long form as I am on my shorts. So my shorts are bringing in more views and they're making me like significantly more money than the long form ones are. If I started getting like 100K watches on my long form videos, they would make way more. Has some crazy things in it. You'll Google it. Okay. Those guidelines, kind of like pilot licenses. Food grade turpentine is good for you. Okay. I mean, you won't catch me eating it, but maple syrup is often called a superfood because it contains over 24 different antioxidants, which help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. Oh shit, drink maple syrup if you have arthritis. Yeah, man. Yeah, get down, man. Crash damn alleyways, hit damn streets. See, I'm cool. Yeah, you are, YouTube. What's up, Consqually? You need to eat more blueberries for your stress. Blueberries are also a superfood. Oh shit, thanks, Brad. And congratulations, just in case. Thanks for hanging out and watching. And now you also have access to all my videos ahead of time and the cool emojis. Yeah, we'll get somewhere where I can do these push-ups. I'm not gonna do them in the dark. Depends if your topic is what people want. Like Matt and a favorite. Oh, Mini Minuteman is awesome. I love Mini Minuteman. Milo's dope. He said something in a video the other night that I really liked. Is like conspiracy theorists are just people who don't know what they're talking about, listening to other people who don't know what they're talking about. Unlike refined sugars, it also packs a significant punch of essential minerals like manganese, crucial for bone health and metabolism, and zinc, great for the immune system. Antioxidant rich, it contains phenolic compounds similar to those found in berries and tea. Lower glycemic index, it doesn't spike your blood sugar as drastically as table sugar. Push ups are not necessary, you've done enough. I still want to do some more though. That's all I'm posting. No, that's enough. That's good. You love Mini Minute Man? Yeah. Blueberries are also sacred food to pagans like the Celts. They all have a 5-pointed star, goddess symbol for them. Yeah. It represents the 5 elements and the human soul and shit like that. I have one. Hold on. I have to do some unzipping. We're going to get a little candid here. Okay. Bam. Right there. Because I'm Wiccan. Not practicing anymore, but I still kind of believe in the whole like nature shit. I don't really know if there is a god, but or what God would be if you believe in that. Because I also believe that the universe was all created at once, right? By like the Big Bang. So if there's a God, it's something that is completely unfathomable to us. Yeah, drink water. Thanks, Madonna. All right. We are gonna do some more push-ups, both for the gems and for the memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. My bag's falling knife on tightening. 20. There it is. Okay. And away we go. But yeah, thanks for all your support, guys. It means a whole lot. Let's see what the chat is doing now. Honey is great for your gut. I love honey. I used to make mead actually, which is like honey, yeast, and water, and then whatever like different flavors you want to put in it. I liked raspberry mead. The word penguin comes from Gaelic. It means white head. Oh, nifty. I didn't know that. Considered myself Wiccan for a few years. Didn't believe in the magic or woo of all of it, but I like the symbolism and the nature worship. Yeah. Once I realized how tarot cards work, I was like, oh, you're literally just like cold reading people. Because like they all have so many meanings, but it's like, oh, okay, like this relates to you. Well, then this and this and this and this. And people are like, man, you're psychic. It's like, no, it's just correlation. Thanks for always supporting the channel, Brad. Yeah. And you too, mate. Jesus is the way, my friend. No, New Zealand is the way. Protein is the way. Like I said, Jesus was probably a real person. And I've also said, if there's a God, it's something that we can't even fathom. So maybe Jesus was his son. Maybe he was just a prophet. Maybe he's like King Arthur. And he's like a collection of stories about different people that kind of all got smushed into one character. And then someone wrote a book about him. And then 3 other dudes wrote a book about him. Bring your Canadian syrup to Texas and put it on our bacon. You'll be in love. Tired from all the push-ups, glad I'm doing them. Since I was 12, I practiced witchcraft, though no deity veneration. Couldn't get along with Wiccans. Sorry, Matt. Yeah, I don't really consider myself Wiccan anymore. But yeah, I don't venerate any one god. I like mythology, but like I think of gods as just like a way for people to understand and focus their prayers or whatever you want to call it. Like gods are representatives of us, you know? But we're getting into religion right now. I don't want to get too deep into that. Cool, you're having pancakes tomorrow. Nice. Am I a warlock? Nah. Years ago, my great grandpa had several acres of maple trees. He drained the syrup and sold it. He always called it the sugar camp. I wish our family still had it, but we got rid of it years ago. I've been to a sugar shack before. I've had tentacles too since I was 12. Hail Satan. Whatever makes you happy, Rainbow. Religion, opium for the people, Karl Marx. But hey, if it works for you, that can only be good. Yeah. Like if it makes you happy, you believe whatever you want to believe. Like I do like the Wiccan mantra of if it harm none, do what thou will. It's like, yeah, if you're not hurting anybody, like then who cares what you're doing, right? Not convinced Jesus was even a real person. Huh, fair enough. We don't really know either way. Yo, what's up, Dylan? Good to see you, buddy. What do you mean, tentacles? She worships the great old ones. Aya Cthulhu, Aya Yog-Sothoth, Ngal Watul Fatan. 2,000 years ago, they didn't have the Jesus. They didn't have a J in the alphabet. Yeah, well, wasn't that like the anglicized version of like Yeshua or whatever it was? Like there was no there was no one called Matthew either. Blood wine is cherry mead made by the Vikings. Yes, I've made that before, actually. I used cherries, raspberries, and I threw a few blueberries in it just to make it a little darker, to make it like really look like blood. Jesus is real. Tolkien knew it. Tolkien was a devout Christian, that's for sure. And he did weave those themes into his stories, but he also took inspiration from like the Kalevala or whatever it's called from Swedish mythology. He wove in Celtic and Norse mythology, as well as a bit of Greek and like Greco-Roman mythology. So he took from a lot of different sources. But yeah, he was Catholic. God is real, then he could have been created by the Big Bang. He would have been outside the Big Bang. He would not have been limited by time, space, or matter. Fair enough. Mythology is fire. Yes, it is. Where are you right now? I'm walking up the rail path. I'm not sure exactly how far north I've gone. Religion slash mythology is just more fun to learn. Yeah, no, it is. Megan, are you a witch? Move over, Victoria. Aunt Jemima has got the real secret. Oh, pentacle, not tentacles. Oops. You're not a Cthulhu cultist. Drop and give me 20 more. How did I cheat? There's that one atheist that said if God existed or if he didn't exist, both options are totally terrifying. That's true, I guess. May the goddess Hylia smile upon you. Yeah. Din and Nehru and Farrar are my goddesses. Weather seems to be quite good. It is. It's really nice today. Yeshua or something. Yeah, something like that. And the Bible is one of the most heavily edited books in history. Seen it all now. Government employee from Sudbury who's a witch. This one complaint: preachers of Dundas Square turn the megaphone down. I know, right? I miss the Believe guy though. Tarot reacts to the hands that deal. I mean, it's still just all interpretation of the cards, right? And if you know the person that you're reading, you can interpret the cards in the way that makes most sense to them, right? What kind of yeast do I use in my mead? I use champagne yeast, which gives a higher yield of alcohol. Jesus Greek for what would have been his Aramaic name, Joshua ben Joseph, meaning Josh, son of Joe. He would not have answered to Jesus. Yeah, my buddy made a joke about that. It's like, yo, Jesus comes from like a very ancient word for Josh, and Christos means anointed, and usually you anoint someone with oil. So we started calling him Oily Josh. I'm like, that is way more fun than Jesus Christ. Yo, what's up? Valiant Stallion. Good to see you, buddy. You were God last night. There was a big bang. Uh huh. Well, good for you, bud. Yahweh hates yeast. Well, that's how wine gets made, and wasn't his son's blood wine? Don't think I've seen this path before. I don't walk it too often. Talking witchcraft and devil stuff right now. We're just talking about mythology. Have you ever read the Bible like front to back? It's wild. I actually have. Oh, someone walking about PCs behind me. But yeah, no, I did read it actually back when I was in high school. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit in there. I don't remember most of it. A lot of it's very wordy, especially the Old Testament. Buddy, where's the other folks? There's no one around. The Believe guy was friendly. I know, right? Believe. Green is an ex warlock. Actually, the term for a male Wiccan is also a witch. So I'm an ex witch. We have a leather-bound new Oxford annotated study Bible with Apocrypha. It's $100 Bible. Wow. I'm not actually. Jesus was a real, historically proven to be real person. I mean, yeah, there's evidence of a guy named that who lived in that area around that time. Just like there was many guys in England who were named Robin Hood. or Robert of the Hood. It has all kind of rules about no yeast. Really? Briefly from religion to politics, Trump, if you were going to sell the Bible, hold the dang book the right way up. Oh, did he do that? Not an attack, not an attack meant towards preachers with megaphones. Have you always taught if you want to share your faith, you need to develop a relationship with the person you're trying to convince? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, people like screaming their faith at people doesn't convert anyone. It's like vegans and stuff too, or CrossFit trainers. You're not going to get anyone on your side by yelling at them. Yeah, we should probably get off of religion just because I avoid it for this reason. I don't want to offend anyone just because we have different beliefs. Toronto's dad is a pastor. Yeah. Loved learning about world mythology in school. Yeah. I love how similar like so many religions and mythologies are. Like I'm not a witch, I'm a potato. All right, Trance, you gotta stop asking people that. We are having a calm discussion about it, and accusing people of shit like that is gonna get people upset. Love to read the Bible in your leisure time. Nice. Whenever I have leisure time, I used to read the Bible, buddy. Gives you motivation and positive attitude to handle things in a better way. Like I definitely like the stories that the Bible has in it, especially like the New Testament, like all of Jesus's like parables and stuff. It's like, cool, this is a story to help you live your life by. It's like, okay, like that shit makes sense. Yeah, Trump did it twice. Oh, what an idiot. You're not meaning to preach, just a fast way to prove it. Like I was born and raised Catholic. I've definitely experienced Christianity before. Deb, all the atrocities in your Bible with color coded highlighters. He did mad. He was grifting on it anyway. Who likes turtles? Everyone likes turtles. I like turtles. Is Poker Lady here? I'm not seeing her message. Oh, there she is. Good to see you, Poker Lady. Welcome back. Sorry, the chat is going at a hell of a clip right now. The New Testament is full of hell doctrine. I mean, a lot of religions don't really believe in hell. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a more modern creation or interpretation, I suppose. A lot of religions have an underworld, but it's not necessarily a bad place to be. And the ruler of said underworld is not necessarily evil. Oh, hello. There's a little friend. Protect your neck and stay safe from them. Watch Chris Hitchens and learn a few things. All this religion talk, I'm leaving. Like Jerry and Amanda did. No, don't leave, Don. Having a huge windstorm right now. Winds are 50 kilometers, gusting to 80 kilometers. That's crazy. The potato is French fried. I love potatoes, man. I love fries. Let's go back to the Lord of the Rings videos. Looks like you made the video straight through. It looks like you do it all from memory, not from a script. I have a teleprompter app. Teleprompter app. So I'm basically just reading it off the screen as I do it. And I definitely don't get it all in one take. You have blue eyes and you're Catholic? Not practicing? Yeah. Thank you, Jesus, for the food. De nada. Come to Mississauga by September. Get a chance to meet me. You will for sure. Okay, that'd be cool. Even Muslims consider Jesus at least a prophet. You grew up in a strict Protestant household, and it did nothing for me when I discovered Jewish roots in your biological family. Converted to Judaism? Oh, neat. Hoping your power doesn't go out this earlier, though. Yeah. Oh, it did earlier? Oh, shit. Have a whole spreadsheet you ran out of orange. Especially the Old Testament. A lot of crazy shit happens in the Old Testament. Hey, let's do LDR. Let's do Lord of the Rings. Not looking forward to whatever Colbert is trying to do. Yeah. Yeah, the whole like Eleanor and shit. He's just adding a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's not talk about religion anymore. I won't be able to help myself. I'll offend you or you'll offend me. Let's talk about other stuff. Yeah, that's why I try and avoid it 90% of the time. Because even if you try and have a chill conversation about it gets people upset. Go through the videos like they're from memory, and it doesn't look like you read from a script or a teleprompter. Oh, thank you, man. I try and deliver it very naturally. Let's talk about sports. I realize don't know much about that either. Yeah, neither do I. You'll be back if your power doesn't go out? Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Fingers crossed for you, poker lady. What's my favorite food? I love nachos and tacos. Anything Mexican food, really. You just ate too much fruit salad. I don't think that's a thing you can do. I love fruit salad. Ich liebe odd salad. You make a mean pancakes, Cinnamon? Oh, I bet. Got a little carried away, like talking about it. Isn't the place for that? No, it's okay. Like, it's fine to talk about it if you're respectful and chill. Will Philippa is helping with all the script. After War of the Rohirrim, you lost all faith in that woman. I know, right? Like, wouldn't a movie actually about Helm Hammerhand have been really cool? But no, they're like, we're gonna make it about this person who doesn't even have a name in the original text. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, girl boss. So if you wanted to tell a girl boss story, friggin' Baron and Luthien is right there. But they don't have the rights to Baron and Luthien. Is this DuPont? It is. What's up, Angel? Had some blueberries and yogurt. Nice. And raisin toast. Oh, raisin toast is dope. Two things you were told never to talk about was politics and religion. Yeah, that's why I try and avoid them. Can we talk about devil worship? Yeah, people are so quick to throw that label around. And it's funny on my Lord of the Rings videos, I'll get a bunch of people being like, "Oh, this is so clearly Catholic," and then there's other people that are like, "This is so clearly Satanism." It's like it can't be both, guys. Come on. Tired of all this girl boss shit. I know, right? Just write good characters. Do I do editing from my phone or tablet or laptop? Just trying to figure out the best way to do videos, start a channel. I do them all on my phone because I don't have a computer. I mean, I do, but it's like 20 years old and it's really, really slow. Like, I can barely even open a Word document on it. So I don't think it could handle an editing app. So yeah, I just use CapCut on my phone. We can talk about food. Yeah, we always talk about food. Food's awesome. Put Dawn in timeout. You make the best banana pudding on the planet. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'll have to come down to Texas or Florida and try some. Let's talk about ghost hunting. Ooh, I wish I had like an AKG or EKG or whatever they're called, or a spirit box. We got home late. Got some K food, pork bone soup, or gamjatang. Okay, ghost. Love some banana pudding. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Like homemade banana pudding, not that shit that you get in a cup. British accent tip. Notice Canadians will say Dundas Street. It's like gap between Dundas and street. With slight emphasis on street. British people join it up. Dundas Street. Like just take out one of the S's and smush it together. iPhone or Samsung? I prefer iPhone, which I know will always anger Android people. Like the loudest voices. Uh, iPhone people never feel the need to defend their choice, but Android people are always like Android is superior because it's like okay, man, you'll put yourself in timeout. EMF meters, that's it. We've got two spirit boxes, one XLS camera. Anyways, everyone took drugs and got into sorcery. Yep, we're all stone wizards. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? Today, a friend said to me, I feel like ghosts would run away from you. I think I'll carry that with me forever. There's an app for Spirit Box? Oh, nifty. Used to do paranormal investigations in the 80s. Our gear was a micro cassette recorder. Oh, yeah, you get those, uh, the voice phenomenon, whatever it's called, where you like listen back to it and you can hear voices. Am I in London? No. I'm in Toronto, Ontario. Of course, banana pudding is homemade. I would expect. You like Buckingham Palace? I've never been to Buckingham Palace. I don't think I'd be invited. The Queen would probably find me quite boorish, wouldn't she? Even though she's dead, the old bed. Tech Wars, geez, yeah. For Android because it's what you're used to the whole time. Yeah, fair enough. I've been using um, iPhone for because like in the early days of smartphones, it was such a pain in the ass to transfer everything from one Android to another, and you always like I've always had to restart from like scratch. And iPhones, you could just like plug one into the other, and it would transfer everything over. Now everything's easier, but I'm just used to iPhones now. Never had an Apple anything? Oh, fair enough. Never owned anything Apple. Yeah, I just have the phone, the iPhone. Got an iPhone 16 that I'm using right now. What's up, Ramon Pizzari? Just found my channel through a short where you speak of Gandalf fighting against the Balrog. Oh yeah, that one did really good. And I'm glad that you found your way here. I do lots of Lord of the Rings videos. I make videos about pirates, which I'm really happy with. I love making those. And I do these late night walks every night from around 11 o'clock 10 o'clock at night to like 1 o'clock in the morning usually. Grandma told you a story years ago. Her and my grandpa and their 5 kids, I assume one of them was your parents, were in the back seats. They traveled to another house for dinner. There was a graveyard they had to pass to get there. Ooh, spooky. Does Spirit Box even work? I'm not really sure. Like I know it like cycles through like radio channels, and like allegedly ghosts can use it to speak through you, to speak to you. But it's like, are they, or is it just like falling onto a random channel that has a word coming out? Buddy, I'm planning to buy a PlayStation 5. Is it worth it or not? I don't know. I've got a Xbox. Yeah, why isn't that guy going? Everyone's in a big hurry to get nowhere, I guess. Yeah, no, I've got the Xbox Series S and a PlayStation 4. So I'm not one to ask about PS5s. Missed the old Apple Care warranty. God, that accent was nearly as bad as Dick Van Dyke's. Oh, Mary Poppins. What, was that not a good accent? I thought everyone agreed that Dick Van Dyke's accent was really, really good. You can mod an old digital camera to be all light spectrums, example infrared. Oh shit, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Saw a white mist in the form of a person, then followed the car for 3 miles when they got home. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. You still have your last flip phone that's sitting in a drawer? Too much like communicators on Star Trek? Been a long time professional Star Trek fan. Okay. I was never into Star Trek, but I get that. Having a piece of technology that feels like it's from a movie you like. Pizza would be good right now. I had pizza last night, actually. Domino's. No, wait, that was 2 nights ago. Oops. In drinking days, your spirit box is always empty. Yeah, we call that the liquor cabinet. Your apps work better because whatever wishes to talk has access to the basic English language. Yeah, I know, right? It's like if ghosts are real, why haven't we seen any ghost dinosaurs? Hmm? Can anything that die become a ghost? Can anything that dies become a ghost? Where are our ghost Neanderthals? Or Australopithecus? At what point did our ancient hominin ancestors develop souls? When did they go from animals to human? Can only things with souls have ghosts? What are the rules for ghosts? They didn't mention it to the couple. The mist went under the door. The next day, the woman of the house died. All 7 in the car saw it. Got me into ghost hunting. That's pretty cool. That's a crazy story. I mean, it's not cool if the lady died. Don't. That's not what I meant. Uh, 0.5 out of 10, Mary Poppins. That's not very generous, isn't it? You should be more kind to chimney sweeps. We're good luck, isn't it? The PS5 just went up in price over 1,000. What? Why? It's been out for like 5 years. They're making a new one, aren't they? British people hate addicted to the accent for Americans. Oh, I know, right? Do I collect Pokemon cards? No, I did back in like grade 5, but no, I don't have any Pokemon cards anymore. Back from the self-imposed 5 minute timeout, you've learned to behave. Have you, Dawn? Why is that person stopped? Anyway, also ghost trains are real. I've experienced that twice because a rail line ran down beside a farm. Oh, that's really cool. Side of Lord of the Rings and pirate shorts, you potentially do any horror or local tales. I actually thought about doing horror. I have two videos up where I read Lovecraft stories. So I thought about going on to like Reddit and finding like some no sleep stories and just doing like a series of me just reading no sleep stories. I call them the campfire stories. So I might start doing a few more campfire stories. Dinosaur ghosts are extinct. What, the KT extinction wiped out their ghosts too? Is that how ghosts work? Is there a ghost of a chance of having a ghost having a ghost? Poker Lady's back. Freaky win, knocking the power out now. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's crazy. On YouTube, there's a crazy ghost train crossing heavy city traffic, blowing a lady's hair. Oh shit, we'd have to check. I'll have to see if I can find that, or post it on the Discord. Pokemon is exploding, and those cards are going for big money. No, I know. I wish I had held on to my cards from back in the day. I could make a shit ton of money selling my Charizard, or that holographic Mew card that they gave out for the movie. I had one of those too. Like I'd be making shit tons of money on like my original prints. Toronto probably has some good ghost stories. Yeah, there's a couple of haunted locations. I'll have to do some research and see if I can find them. You're a huge Lovecraft fan? That'd be a great idea. Well, I did two already. God, which ones did I do? I did fuck. Okay, I did two of his stories. The one I can't remember which ones I did though. But then the one I wanted to do next was the Nameless City. Yo, what's up, Hugo Burrs? You want to be a superstar? Okay. I mean, go for it. The dinosaurs are reincarnated into oil and gas. Yes, ironic that plastic dinosaurs are made out of petroleum, which is made out of real dinosaurs, which is not technically true. Fossil fuels are mainly made out of compressed, like moss and lichen and shit like that. Mostly plant matter. Try and find it for my next live. Okay, that'd be cool. I'll see if I can find it. Want to do a real scary story? Read the Canada tax code. Where am I now? I'm walking on DuPont Street. Guy on YouTube called Mr. Ballin. He reads ghost stories, and I had around 50,000 followers after he started reading scary stories. In 3 months, he got 3 million subscribers. Oh shit! Yeah, there are a lot of guys who read spooky stories that get a lot. I like horror babble mainly because they read like old like horror short stories from like famous authors and shit. But I also like Let's Read or Creeps McPasta. They read like Reddit stuff. There's a lot of ghost stories in Don Jail. That's true. I looked up a couple places and Don Jail was one of them. This might sound wacky, but the other day Kay was walking around the cemetery. It's part of a walk. Early morning, I kept hearing distinct. Oh, you were okay. I kept hearing distinct cough by someone or something behind me. No one there. Shivers. Yeah, no, that's freaky. Yeah, apparently the Medieval Times building is haunted too. And one time I was working nights, and we have to because like I was injured, so I couldn't. I wasn't nighting. I was working the night shift. Anyway, I was walking around doing a check, like in the dark, and I heard a bunch of whispering, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" They just booked it out of there, out of the section I was in. Twin Paranormal is a great channel. Those boys do it right. I've caught some crazy shit. Oh, okay. Is Galleria still there? I'm not sure, Angel Power. He actually did stories from Winnipeg. Ooh. He died of smoking, obviously. You didn't know Don Jail used to be a hospital. I didn't know that either, actually. You love creepy pastas? SCP Foundation is awesome. I don't know if I call those creepy. Like, some of them can be. I just think they're fascinating. I love the SCP. Speaking of Reddit and Tolkien, have you ever seen the one titled Feanor Did Nothing Wrong? More crazy shit. I have heard people saying stuff like that. I had a couple of those in my comments, but I haven't checked out the Reddit. I gotta go find that. Which is a very hot take because Feanor's Silmarils caused a lot of troubles in Middle Earth. Gotta make that addition to your videos. You got a great voice personality. I think it would bring a lot of subs and ton of viewing time. Yeah. 10 to 30 minute is our, at least. What was the whispering about? I don't know. Like, it wasn't really words. It was just like, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? So yeah, I'll have to look into some like r/no sleep or something like that. Oh, rainbows. A sign of God's covenant that he will never destroy the earth again. Also gay. Yo, Ramon is back. What's up, Ramon Pizarro? Is there at least 30? Yeah, the two that I did were about 30 minutes long. Y'all have a medieval time up there? Yes, we do. I used to work at it, actually. I was one of the knights. You've been to the one in Orlando a lot? I've never actually been to the one in Orlando. I know there's this all set up weird. Ah! A ghost train! Oh, wait, no, I think it's a normal train. Oh, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, I've seen videos from the Orlando one, and your tunnel is on a weird, it's on like the side. It doesn't go off the middle. Anyway, my condolences seeing how you're currently in Canada. No, I like living in Canada. My condolences that you are not in Canada. What did I do working there? I was one of the knights. I got to ride horses and swing swords and shit like that. It was a super cool job. But yeah, I kind of have had some time off due to the depression and shit. He did the famous Fort Garry Hotel. Worked there for a few years, never seen him hurt anything when you clean that room. Oh, fair enough. I keep bringing it back up. By his death, Feanor was an outright villain. Compelling character, yeah. Sure, he did plenty wrong. Oh, he did lots wrong. Reddit is one hell of a cancerous site. It definitely can be. Also, recommend if you have a Discord sign up for. I mean, every little bit helps. There's not a lot of people talking in my Discord right now, which is fine. But yeah, do whatever feels good for you. I also have like an Instagram and a TikTok that I post my shit to help with the reach. It was an isolation hospital in 1873. Oh, that sucks. You'd like to live in Canada? It's nice, man. I love Canada. It's a haunted old. Orpherflian on Lakeshore. You mentioned the rainbow thing. Now you want to make comments about religion. I know. Like I made a video, one of my Tolkien videos, and I used like a font, like like yellow, blue, and red like borders around it. And someone was like, "Don't use that rainbow font here." I'm like, "Really?" Like you're looking for symbolism where it just ain't, man. A lot of random construction equipment. Yeah, they are doing a lot of random construction. So it kind of happens. Hang up a horseshoe above your doors. I do have a horseshoe above my door, actually. Spirits can't come in. But I'm sure spirits are out of the house before because it keeps them there. A lot of G wards are haunted. Yeah, I gotta go find some of these spooky places. Wait, when was the rainbow thing? Oh, there was a rainbow painted on a wall back there. There used to be a dark stone outside your local church. As school kids, we used to jump over it as it was said that it would rain if you stood on it. Oh, that's crazy. You used to walk on it only to have my family. All right, have a good night. Too quick to see. Thanks for coming out, buddy. We'll see you again later. This Wallace Emerson also has a really nice pool that I come to occasionally. You just need to rage before bed. They flooded out of their house 2 hours later. What have you done, YouTube? Okay, it's near midnight. You need to hit the hay. Fair enough. Yeah, you got to pull the pin. As my dad used to say, let's go to bed and let these people go home. Open a window to let it out. Yelling. Whoop, you're yelling at a kid at work that Shakespeare was the pop culture of the day. Pretty lowbrow. I mean, sure. He definitely was very popular. Mozart too. Yeah, like some of his comedies are just like really silly. He kind of did a bit of both. Do you post the same exact Instagram and TikTok? If so, do you get the same amount of viewers? Also, what video editing app do you use? You missed it earlier. I use CapCut. And it depends. Like some videos will do really well on Instagram and then not so good on YouTube, and like vice versa. But generally I get pretty similar. Although my followers have exploded on YouTube, so I've got about like 3,000 followers on Instagram and the same on TikTok. So I get decent views there, but I get way more on YouTube now. Tolkien wasn't a fan of Shakespeare, called him a lowbrow entertainer. I mean, he did rip off a lot of his stories from like ancient myths and stuff like that, but yeah, the writing is fun. It's fun to perform Shakespeare too. No pocket money for 4 weeks. Yeah. How do you feel about the view botting that's been happening on YouTube, Twitch lately? I don't know that much about Twitch, and like, do you mean like people paying for their views or like getting bots to watch their videos or whatever? Like, it sucks that it's happening, but I'm not. I don't think I have any bots watching me, as far as I know. See y'all next time, lady. Thanks for coming out. Try and find the video of the crazy ghost train. Okay. Hmm? What's up, Clayton Personal? Yes, Ontario, Toronto, Ontario, the most Ontario of Ontario. Good night. If you don't believe me for a raunchy play like Midsummer Night's Dream, watching the play in the pit or the lower cheap seats. No, dude, I've done Shakespeare. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've done friggin' Much Ado About Nothing, which is just a rom com. Used a free version of CapCut, but be careful of the hidden charges. You got to bill one time. I I got the subscription. I use CapCut Pro because I use a lot of the features often, and I don't have to worry about like the watermark or anything like that after that. It was like hanging out at the Black Cinema during Hong Kong movie night. View count gets increased so that they can pull more viewership. That's mainly the big streamers, sadly. Yeah. I've got 35 people watching. If I was botting, I would have way more. Gotta have 50 more subscribers since the beginning of the live stream. Heck yeah. iShow Speed was view botted. Oh, I'm not sure who that is, but yeah. Toronto is seriously the cleanest city I've ever seen. Yeah, it is really nice. They do a good job here. Yeah, so you get it. Yeah, exactly. No, I am very familiar with Shakespeare. I've done a fair bit of it in my day. I was the Thane of Ross in Macbeth. It was a Dominican YouTuber that did all the view botting. Like, doesn't YouTube know if you're like getting bots to watch your channel and it like demonetizes or whatever? Like, must be an acting thing, as Shakespeare is known as the bard, as respect. Yeah, like I definitely respect it because he has a huge body of work, and some of his work is really, really awesome. Well, it is all really awesome. But he did play to all demographics. Like he would do like historical dramas and stuff like that, or like higher brow stuff, and then he would do silly rom coms. Like he kind of went all over the board with it. It's like a famous American streamer. Okay, he'll be all over the World Cup soon. Well, he's welcome to that. I don't really know sports at all. Give you a recipe for chocolate chip cookies. I can't think of one off the top of my head. At least not with correct proportions. Stay hydrated. Yes. Drink lots of water. Do push ups. Auditions for the Bard's Two Gentlemen of Verona, but was considered too posh for the role. Don't you Canadians all live and breathe hockey? Nah. So a lot of us do, but nah, not that into it. I was never really a sports guy. I did archery. I was the captain of the archery team, but I'm a nerd, so that's to catch any bots in the chat. I like turtles. I'm pretty sure I don't have any bots in the chat. I would have more people watching if most of them were bots. Don't want a recipe, just want the cookie. Do you know the rules that new user TikTok or Instagram, a new content maker needs to know like limits before you can start posting content? You can start posting content like whenever. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, like I'm sure there's copyright shit and all that you have to worry about. I don't think there's that many rules. Like as long as it's not like violent content or anything like that. You're a bit of both, really, nerd and jock. Jock was always a dumb word for me. Yeah, in my adult life, I've gotten more into being fit and stuff like that. But like for my job, when I was working at Medieval Times, I had to be really fit because I was riding horses and stuff like that all day. So that's kind of pushed me into more jockey territory. I still don't care about sports. I just like to pick up heavy things and put them back down. Well, with that, you are off to bed. Work tomorrow. All right, fair enough, Ramon. Thank you for coming out, and I hope to see you again soon. And thanks for watching my Lord of the Rings videos. Thought you don't make money off Insta. You don't really. It's just more for exposure. Be like, hey, here's my videos. Come check out my YouTube channel for more videos. You gotta say goodnight. The power's flipping like crazy. All right, poker lady, have a good night. Like the child catcher and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The bot catcher. Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't say being into fitness makes you a jock. I think jock is entirely a word that exists in high school movies. Yeah. I can't say I've ever like heard anyone use it unironically. Must be hard to start a stream if you need X amount of subs. You need 50. So yeah, you gotta start posting videos that people actually want to watch. You get a couple subscribers, and then boom, you can start live streaming. But like I was posting videos before I even got the idea to live stream. So you heard that on YouTube, people use the term unalive instead of saying died. Yeah, yeah. It's like there's a lot of words like that, like a PDF file instead of a child toucher and things like that. You really gotta like police your language. You can't talk about self unaliving or anything like that. You can say dead. You can't say like um, to make someone unalive, to commit Minecraft on yourself, things like that. I think that's more for like advertisers and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, a lot of YouTubers are really careful about what words they use. It's bleeding over into YouTube because trolls and bots report certain content. Yeah, exactly. So you got to be really careful, just so the because it's always AI that's like watching this shit, right? So and like even swearing, you got to be careful. You can't do that too often either. First 30 minutes of your live stream, I've heard you want to keep it pretty clean. Yeah, I try and keep it pretty clean generally. Like after that, you're safe. Oh, fair enough. I've I'm worked in a lot of environments like kitchens and even in the night department where we swear a lot. So it's been a challenge for me to not swear as much. Lots of construction happening here. Huh? How do those true crime YouTubers get around it then? I don't really know. I think some of them will police their language a little bit too. And they definitely try and avoid like super graphic language. But I think with that, it comes with the territory. I've even heard a few of them talk about that. They're like, it's hard to get this kind of content monetized as much as other content. So, all right, have a good night, YouTube. Always good to see you, bud. Look at all this. This is crazy. They must be like repainting the lines or something. That is more subs in 6 months than some Toronto walktubers that have been doing it for years. Found a niche that others don't do, like walking late at night. Does pirate and Lord of the Rings videos. Yeah, exactly. Well, mon dieu, tabernacle, colis. Oh, Santa Maria, Madre de Dios. It's all AI monitored, yeah, for sure. Because there's so much content being posted daily to YouTube, like you can't monitor it with people. And I would never subject someone to that. It's like, yeah, your job is to sit here for 8 hours and just go through all these YouTube videos that get posted. It's like, dude, like I watch almost YouTube exclusively, but if you're doing it for a job, you'd have to watch a bunch of shit that you don't necessarily enjoy. How do really bad streamers get away with saying the N word? I don't know if they do. Or like they said earlier, if you don't say it in the first half an hour, it tends to fly under the radar. Got an interview, don't know if you can get the job? Well, fingers crossed for you, BG. That would be awesome. Is it construction season? Yeah, it is. They're building all new skyrise here. So, like, are you walking? I am walking. Thanks for the input. Nice to know. I always have the attitude, wait to make videos till I know all the details. Guess the person needs to start and find your way through as you go and do it. Yeah, like just start, man. Like as long as you're not making like graphic or controversial content, you'll be fine. Having a humanless system is just a way to streamline slop. Yeah, for sure. Like it's something like 1% of YouTubers get monetized. It's like because yeah, a lot of it is just slop or people posting videos of their cats for posterity or whatever. Like it's not all entertaining content. So like if you don't care about getting monetized, you can say fucking whatever you want. So what happens when you start a live stream and test your mic by swearing every bad word? I don't know. I would imagine the monetization goes away. I don't really know exactly how that works. In Toronto, the seasons are winter, spring, fall, and summer. Yeah, there's only two seasons: winter and construction. Yeah, good to see you, Wayne. We are at the Dufferin Mall. I'm just gonna walk past it. Winter constructions and blockades for FIFA. Yeah, that's this year anyway. Goddamn thirsty. The Seven Words, George Carlton. I got to see him live before he passed. Oh, that's pretty cool. I know what you're talking about, like the 7 words you can't say on TV or whatever. YouTube has trigger words. Most YouTubers that use these words will get warnings or a strike against them. 3 strikes can shut down the channel or be demonetized. Oh, wow. So, yeah, if you make content that uses those words frequently, you got to be really careful. Like, yeah, true crime would probably be a tricky one to get around. Love Carlin. He was great. Yeah. George Carlin was awesome. You don't care about money with videos who would like to connect to lots of people that my passions on my videos might be their passions after a couple of years. Could make money. You would take it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's what you got to do. You got to find things that other people like that they want to watch videos about and then make videos about that. I mean, I'm barely one to talk. I've only been doing this since like November. And I just happened to discover that people really like Lord of the Rings videos. So, and they really like to come in and all leave the exact same comment. So if I ever notice that kind of pattern happening, I'll write a generic response in my notes app. So every time I get the same comment, I will just copy and paste from my notes app. It's like, there you go. If you're not going to take the time to read the comments, I'm not going to take the time to write a response just for you. Your video recorded presentations for school and hated listening to your own voice. It is weird at first. Like I did some voice stuff in school, like when I was in acting college, did some radio. And it's really weird when you have like the headphones on and you can hear your voice coming back through the headphones and you're like, wow, that's what I sound like. I like coming back here behind Dufferin Mall. George Carlin blew his nose into a tissue, put it in his back pocket, and sold it on eBay. Really? Does this sound like the kind of joke thing he would do? Yeah, someone will buy this. Subscribe to YouTube with a name about gambling and casinos. Never made a video. Just a name and got your channel sub in the first 10 minutes. You appealed it and got it reinstated? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know if YouTube has any rules about gambling or something like that. I have no idea. There's science behind why people hate hearing their own voice, is there? I've gotten used to it at this point because I got to sit there and edit my own videos and listen to my own voice for like 2 hours. Which is the real voice? The one you hear from a playback of a recording or the your voice speaking out loud while hearing it simultaneously? Feel that both never sound the same and prefer the lie. I mean, you're hearing your sound as it's echoing in your own head. So, like, it doesn't sound the same to you that it sounds the same to everyone else hearing it. So, I think the recording sounds more like what other people hear, but because you're so used to hearing your own voice in your own head, it sounds more different to you than it does to other people. Right? Like, does that make sense? We made a logo or banner about casino wins and losses. You started with the name Jackpot or Shitpot, then renamed it to Jackpot or Crappot. Yeah, that's probably what it was then. You can't use profanity in your username. That's not gonna go well. Voice you hear as you speak sounds different because you're hearing it through your skull. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Vibrations in your skull change how you hear it. And when you listen to a video recording, you're not hearing it through your skull. It sounds different and unfamiliar. Yes, exactly. Lucky for me, my voice is really good. Thank you. That's what I've been told. And I appreciate everyone who says that. A lot of people in my comments have been telling me to do an audiobook of Lord of the Rings. It's like that would be a huge endeavor for one person to undertake. It would be really fun, but no, maybe I'll start reading like H.P. Lovecraft stories again because that was fun for me. You'll hate your voice, but hate it more hearing it on recording. But if I do YouTube, you'll have to get past it. Yes. And just remember that, yeah, it doesn't sound as weird to other people as it would to you. Not that you have a weird voice, I'm just like saying, like in general. Figure that your first name was the problem. No, no, it would be the swear word. I guess I like my skull voice. Yeah. Because that's the one you're more familiar with. What's up, Miss Michelle? Good to see you. How am I? I am excellent. I'm getting sleepy though. I gotta start going home. Also, my phone is dying. I prefer your skull voice too. Yeah. That's why there's people that are like, oh, I can do a really good impression of this or that character. It's like you think you can because you can hear it in your skull voice, but you're not hearing it the way we're hearing it. And do the voices in HP Lovecraft? Oh yeah, I would do voices for the characters. Don't mind it either, to be honest. Never really thought about it. Yeah, fair enough. So it is after midnight. It is 12:20 here. Yo, what's up, Night Owl Recording Studios? Good to see you. Looks. Yes, I do have the looks too. Do the audiobooks from Lord of the Rings. Think you should sell it on Audible or something? Make great impressions of the characters? Oh, thanks, Angel. I mean, Audible's already got the Andy Serkis one. I don't know if they would want another one. I don't know. I don't know how copyright works. Like, if I could get away with trying to do it on my own channel, you can't hear out of the left ear. You crunched all the bones in your left ear. Oh, that sucks, Brad. Your skull voice hearing is not that great either. Well, yeah, if you're deaf in one ear, then that would make sense. I hate when I get like water in my ears and everything sounds like muffled. Because I go swimming a lot and that happens sometimes. Good night, Roddy. Oh, I'm yawning. The Maddie is eepy and needy to sleepy. Did I bring my battery charger with me? Aha. The area behind both ears that have the openings and the bones filled up those areas with blood. Now the echo space is now filled with dried blood. Oh shit, man. Is there not something doctors can do to help you like clear that out, or you need to see if the Lovecraft books are copyright? They are not. They are public domain. I have already looked into that. All right. Just getting my battery pack plugged in. Oh, it doesn't die. I'm heading home anyway, but I just don't want to suddenly get cut off from all you guys. There we go. Live, my beauty, live. The Bible isn't copyrighted. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the Bible on my channel. That's a whole different vibe. Think it would make a wonderful Deckard Cain as well. I've heard that too. I don't know who Deckard Cain is. He's from like Diablo or something, right? Oh, that's a green light. Well, hopefully Lord of the Rings will be public soon too. Woo. But you'll hear an HP1. There's a Call of Cthulhu RPG game. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually played it though. Oh, this cord is making the camera all wobbly. Know a channel that does Bible readings? Several, but one in particular comes to mind. He reads it with comedic, witty commentary as an atheist. It's great content. Oh, that could be fun. Yes, from Diablo. He's the NPC in the middle of all the maps. Talks to you for every quest. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple people commenting on my Gandalf videos that I sound like Deckard Cain. I'm like, cool. Okay, no, this cord is making a phone all wibbly wobbly. Whoops, daisy. There we go. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a gimbal. Dried blood, they said, but they could do an experimental surgery to put plastic bones behind the eardrum, but risky for brain infections, could make you dizzy. And they said experimental. I said no. Huh, fair enough. All right, you're leaving the building. One last thought. Don't read the Bible on the stream. Let Pastor Trump do that. Yeah, but he'd be reading it upside down, so it wouldn't make any sense. Like I do, like when I was making the mythology videos before I started doing Lord of the Rings, I did do a couple like biblical stories, but yeah, I'm not trying to get preachy or nothing. Said he did a few Hindu videos as well. Yeah, yeah, I did one about the Hindu creation myth. I did one about Ganesh, like birth of Ganesh. I did a couple. I did Buddhist ones. Um, yeah, I covered a bunch of different like ancient Egypt. I did a lot of Norse stuff. Did some Celtic stuff. I did some. I did the story of how Maui made the days longer. So like Polynesian. I've done one from a bunch of different religions. I did like the Journey to the West, like the birth of Sun Wukong. Add that into your list of to watch. Then yeah. No, if you go back to like my early shorts, they're all mythology. Did a couple Aztec ones. Oh, beautiful cherry blossoms. And yeah, I did like the flood myth or the flood story. But I compared I took the Noah flood and then I compared it to a bunch of all the other flood myths as well. I did David and Goliath. I didn't do too much Bible stuff though. Those are cherry blossoms. I thought they were pale white pink. They are pale white pink. It's just the lighting was making them look more red. When the children of Israel were taken into Babylon slavery, a few years later, King Cyrus let most of them go back and rebuild Jerusalem. Then they made a coin with his picture on it. Cool. Is that a biblical story or is that history? Or like one of those that's kind of both? Because like sometimes the Bible, oh God, here we go again. Sometimes it does have history written in it, but some of the stories are like exaggerated. Like the Exodus, not Exodus, yeah, Exodus. Like slaves did not build the pyramids. They were skilled artisans that were paid really well and had homes and shit like that. And there's no evidence of a huge migration of people out of Egypt at any point. New York is a real place. That means Spider-Man is real. I hope so. I have faith. You have to believe that Spider-Man is real even though you've never seen him. I believe in Spider-Man. Praise Peter Parker. Giants made by the aliens built the pyramids and all large rock sculptures. Yeah, that's what it was, right? I love watching Ancient Aliens. It's like this dude is ridiculous. Can't wait for the lilacs to bloom. They smell so good. I love lilacs, man. We had a lilac bush in my yard when I was a kid. Yeah, it's definitely a very nostalgic smell. Never kill a spider. You may lose an opportunity to get bit and get spider powers. Yes, I actually deliberately let every spider I can bite me just in case. Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? No, he's very sick. He has radioactive blood. He's probably gonna die. What's up, Manisha Birolina? Welcome to the chat. You were reading the inside of your eyelids for a few minutes? That is a good read. I've read that a few times. I should try and read that every night. Got bit by a spider and didn't get any powers. The only thing he got was a red itchy sore. Would mosquitoes do the same thing? Get mosquito powers? That'd be cool. I think one of the South Park kids, when they did their whole superhero episode, one of them was the mosquito, bitten by a radioactive mosquito. Spider, I did buy a Spider-Man jacket, all black. And on the back has a large white spider. That's pretty cool. Wasn't it Butters? No, Butters was Professor Chaos. Professor Chaos, bringer of destruction and doom. I can't remember. I think, was the mosquito Clyde? Can't remember which one was mosquitoes. It wasn't any of the main boys. Stan was Toolshed. Kyle was the human kite. Uh, Cartman was the Coon. Kenny was Mysterion. Uh, Tolkien was Tupperware. Yeah, I think Clyde was Mosquito. Super Craig. It's just Craig with an S on his chest. What's up, Dan? You should be a superhero. You were stung by a scorpion. Oh, that'd be cool. But hopefully you're not like the scorpion from Spider-Man, because he was a bad guy. You've read the book? It reads zzz. Being bitten by them that suck blood made most of the vampires. Clyde was the mosquito. Clyde. Yeah, Rainbow, you got a scorpion, right? You got a scorpion and a spider, right? Bet that hurt. Finally, goodbye mosquito bite powers. So it happened to Trump's wife, Melania Trump. Tis the bye bye bridge. Yeah, and they have cool names. I can't remember what they were, but I remember them having cool names. Oops, we're not playing kick the can tonight. No, I'm really sad when I go through here. Oh, the train. Because this blotch used to be a really cool little X-wing. Gomen Gibdo, that's right. Yeah. The Queens. You got the Super South Park game? Oh, the Fractured But Whole. I'm actually playing through Stick of Truth again. Stick of Truth was really good. Fractured But Whole was fun too, but I preferred Stick of Truth. But anyway, been watching a show on MGM Plus called From, about cars driving on a road that can't ever leave at nighttime. Vampires come out. It's from fourth season. Oh, that's pretty cool. Stick of Truth was awesome, Angel. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys, and keeping me company while I walk through the back alleys of Toronto and making sure that I get home safe. I still got another block or two, but I usually like to take those for myself. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for coming out, Megan, Jen, everybody. Yeah, I always feel bad because I miss like the last few comments usually because it's hard to read them and say goodbye at the same time. But I hope you'll all forgive me. And I know that sometimes the stream the chat continues even after I close the stream for a minute or two. So either way, well, that headlight is really annoying. Anyway, I hope you guys are drinking lots of water, doing all your push-ups, and staying safe. Till next time.